Okay, we are almost there, Anne.
Come on. Fuck.
How's it going, everyone? And welcome to this new episode of Link's Awakening. In today's episode, we will be collecting the final instrument so that we can awaken the big egg and get out of here, cause this is not real. So, to get there, we have to make our way again to the waterfall entrance temple, and we are luckily close to there. And I don't want to make this episode big, so I'm gonna cut 2 when we get there.
One eternity later.
Alright, after 3 Minecraft days, I finally made it here.
And now let's make our way upwards. Alright, and you may not have realized, but we don't have the blue cuckoo anymore. And that's because somehow it got to this house? Yeah, I can't find a good excuse. So, apparently, Luigi stole our cuckoo and we never noticed. But I cannot call it stealing because I also stole it from the village. Anyway, if we go over here, hold on, let me hookshot, we will find, yep, Marin here. You know, if you could stop calling me a thief, that would be an easy way to change your personality. It's not like I go to every place trespassing and stealing what's inside a dungeon. But okay, you have to hookshot to her and you will save her. Yeah, you love me. And maybe I would if you stopped calling me a thief. Don't worry, I will come back for you when you are actually real. After seeing her walking for like 10 seconds, we are now going to finally I forgot about you. Yeah, it was a reminder that we have to play Marin's song at the egg and the final dungeon is at the west. And to continue, we have to cut this grass. And it will reveal a staircase to the other side from here. And we will be going through this staircase and we will be going out. Just in case if you forget, you can hookshot to here. And this is the moment when we run here. Come on. Almost got fucked. And don't think it's over here because it is also here as well. You just want to back it up. If you want more arrows, then go here and use your magic powder. Alright, now we want to jump down here and go to this cracked wall here, and I swear this game moves cracked walls. Let me explode this, and we are in. Let's continue here. And here we have this flamethrower, and I think you know how to get past this, which is by using your shield. And don't worry, it's not like in TOTK. Now that we are out, we don't have to go through all that crap since there is a portal here. And a phone house, which if you wonder what they do, well, they tell you what to do next. And if we continue going left, here is the entrance to the final temple. But before that, we have to get past this, which looks like the tree from Art Attack. And to do that, we have to awaken him, no pun intended. Now the first part is to go running left and right because he will knock his head while in the process of trying to hit you. And make sure you don't waste your bombs here. Just like that. And we want to continue this until the next, I guess you can say, second phase. And don't leave the area because then you have to restart the whole thing, I think. Now that he has his armor broken on his head, we can now use our sword. And I feel kind of uncomfortable looking at it. Alright, welcome back everyone. Gladium, you didn't have to see all of that process. And we can officially go inside the temple, and let me just say, prepare yourselves cause this temple is built different from the rest. It's a lot of switching between items and going back to rooms. Now, this enemy is in the air, so to kill him, you have to use your boomerang. Then, after many hits, you will do this as a last resort attack. Also, this is going to be the only room he will appear in, I think, because we are going to be going by this room multiple times. Alright, let me kill this worm. And I didn't mean to grab that, and now I'm hearing unnecessary tense music. Wow already. Alright, well, this is the first out of the many bosses we are going to fight in this dungeon. If you were like me, then use the boomerang since it's logic in this game that plastic things do a lot of damage. Alright, now in this room, we will find this thing that will spawn the floor on empty spaces, and this is going to be the puzzle that happens mostly in this dungeon. And it is controlled by using the joystick. Alright, that chest had rupees. And now we want to make our way down this way. And if we go to the left, we will find the mini-boss number 3427. Basically, this dungeon has all the mini-bosses we have fought before. The boomerang is a savior here. Now, next we go here, and there's the chest that, spoiler alert, has compass. And the game doesn't want the game to be easy for this. There we go, and now we have the easy mode on. Okay, yeah, that's enough admiration, and now let's go all the way back to the beginning with this song. Now we are going to the room north. If you wonder why not the room on the right, wheel is basic blocked, and you will see later in a bit. Anyways, there are many ways to go from here, but for now, we are going to go this way. If you wonder what's in that chest, well, it's an important item. Call it the dungeon map. Okay, now we want to go explode this one. And we now want to turn to the left. And here is one out of the 3 2D zones in this dungeon. Which I wonder why this is familiar to me. Now we want to jump while being in the stairs that somehow did not burn. And now we want to take down these enemies. And here we have the beak. And here we have the boss who looks like Lemmy. Now we are done with the long process. And now we want to go to the room on the left, and we have another puzzle with the floors. But this time the reward is actually worth it. It's a small key. And now we are on the right side of the dungeon where I said it was blocked. And of course, this is a fake chest. And one more room, and we are back to where we started. And just like that, we are back to the beginning, and now we will make our way to the left side again. No, it's not this room, it's the next one that's a bit ahead. Now we want to go up here, and here is another room with a key. Alright, now that we have these 2 keys, let's go back to the beginning again and take a different path. So, now that we have the 2 keys, we can now proceed in the upward side. Okay, now I want to go this way. And now we want to push this block, and here is where the first key is used. And also another key is used here if we go to the right. There we go. And this room is like the beginning when I said that we couldn't go to the right. In this room, we can't go upstairs. And now it's obvious here. We have to take out all the enemies. Now, in this room is when we have to move quickly because these enemies have a key. But I guess I just don't follow my own tips. Alright, there is our 3rd key, and I think the path to there is not difficult. Trust me, I'm not going to fall. Told you. And I hope I have bombs after that fight at the beginning because we have these things again. Now, play that shit.
One
Or maybe
eternity
not.
later.
Well, I confess that I definitely wasted my bombs a lot and had to retry. And I think that's a chest that has a key in it. Okay, now you might think that we go to the left, but we actually want to make an upturn. And I kind of want to see this chest, and holy crap. We have the hearts that after we die, they revive us with a fairy. Also, did the game devs really wanted us to feel mad at them for this? Speaking of the devs, while I was editing this video, the new trailer for Echoes of Wisdom came out, and it is amazing. I won't spoil it for you, but all I'm gonna say is that there is a lot of ideas and ways to beat it. And some ways that you solve puzzles are familiar to old Zelda games. Yep, and as you can see, that's why I said to not go this way. But some of you might have thought I was wrong. So now we want to go back to this room, and there is actually a secret passage here if you explode it. And this is another place that we would use the small key. Okay, I actually want to bring light to the room since I don't want to make an excuse for falling. Okay, and here is another lock for a small key, but that's for later on. Alright, let's light this room up, even though it will go away. And here is another place for a key, which connects to the previous room. So, I don't know if you see it, but there is a cracked wall here. You can use the torches here. Okay, now at this point, we are going very far away, I feel like, and the dungeon did not even look that big when we saw it at the entrance. Okay, so if you notice this eye here is not shooting at us, that means that we have to shoot an arrow at him. I feel like you should know that one if you play games like OOT. Now I want to go to the left, and this eye actually shoots at us. There we go! And this is a chest you want to get because there is another small key, and we just need one more for the ones we've seen. Okay, now from here, let's go up, and I just ran out of ways to say going up, and I am trying to not repeat myself. Okay, there we go, the door is open, but we want to head upstairs because this will lead us outside, and thanks to this, we will now spawn here and not go a long way to come here. And good timing because I just wasted the goddamn revive. We can also leave whenever we want for this portal. I guess this is a way for the devs to say that I am not ready. Well, you're wrong. Okay, now let's go inside here. And now you notice that the chest is not here anymore. Well, that's because now we want to shoot the bombs from here at the worms. That took damn too long. And just like that, we have the third key. So now that we have 3 keys, we want to go back to the beginning. You can also save your game, but that will probably lead you to the place where we went outside. Now we want to go all the way upwards, and this time we want to go to the right. Okay. There we go. So in this wall, oh crap, I don't have bombs. I actually don't have any. Okay, I literally had to make my way to the place in the temple where we had bombs, and I'm hoping that I don't need any more after this. But anyway, here we have something that makes the dungeon a bit more complicated. So, we want to leave it at orange and make sure to not die or else you have to press it again to that color. Alright, now let's make our way back to where we created the path to get to the beam. Alright, we are here. And I skip it because I totally don't want to make this video short. My videos are like Mario Maker 2, short and sweet, maybe. But anyways, I'm getting off sidetracked here. Now that we have the 3 keys, we can now go to the room where it was dark and there were torches. Damn all these choo-choos. So to get up there, we have to go here, and now we want to use the hookshot. And I think there is another lock nearby here. But before that, we want to go by the last 2D section. Hopefully. Why did it just turn into Mario Brothers all of a sudden? And here is where the blocks thing is important. And have you all noticed that there is something missing? Yeah, it's that. A mini boss, of course. And I don't know if this one we have seen before, but you basically have to hit him in the back. Well, that certainly took a while. But now we have the damn portal. It's about damn time. And now we have what is known as a weapon better than a sword, as magic rod. And this replaces our magic powder because this is a fire rod, even though it doesn't say it's one. All right, now let's drop down here. Now that we have a key and the rod, we can go here. All right. Now we want to go here and this time go this way. And by this way, I mean go here since we now have the rod. It's obvious that we whole dungeon is open. Now I want to kill these worms. And it's pretty dark, but there are 2 torches here, and if we light them up, we will unlock a chest that has a key. And I think and hope that that is the last key. Okay, so now that we have the magic rod, we now have access to another place which is upstairs. And we want to start by going to the beginning of the room, then going upwards, going to this part, and go upstairs. And here is where we use the rod, obviously. Right here. However, you want to be careful, since you want to build a staircase here. And we are done with the ice puzzles for now. And here is, I think, the last mini-boss. Which let me just skip it. Yeah, you already knew that I was gonna say. And here is where we obtain the you-know-what. No, neither that one. And there it is. And I can finally get the hell out of here. And now, let me speed up me going towards the boss door. And it's not because I want this video to end. And here is where the ice puzzles get a bit difficult. So, I want to start by first getting the ice on the top. Oh yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but you can aim the fire at all 4 directions. And just like that, I made the puzzle a bit more difficult. Nope, that was not it. And of course, I could not get it on video. Damn, finally. And this is the last puzzle before the boss door. And for soak reason, the ice floats. I don't know if I should be surprised. And there we go. And just like that, we made it to the boss door, and wow, it turns out the small key was an extra. Anyways, let's just get this over with, because the boss here really doesn't make sense. So, this boss is made of fire, right? Well, to damage him, we use the rod that shoots fire at him. And to make sure you don't get hit, just stay in this place. And when he is just a normal ball is when you can hit him with the magic rod multiple times. But right now, I'm showing a terrible example. That's a better one. And my luck just went away there. And this is his second form, which is honestly more easier. And I'm saying that because I cannot hit him, and that's the funny part. And just like that, we have finished the last dungeon, and all that is left is the egg. A classic instrument there. Before ending the episode, I want to make my way to there. To the mountains where the egg is. Which we want to make our way to Yukaku Prairie. And before we make our way there, we want to go to May Village. And go to the place where there were a bunch of books. Which is all the way to the left and down. Also, I just realized this is going to be the last time we see this village and this world. Alright, so now see how all the books are the same. Well, this one is not. That's going to be used for later on. Okay, now let's actually make our way there. Alright, let me just take these rocks for the last time. And now I think I have walked past this place like 3 times. And goodbye bokoblins. Let's go over here, and we made it. And this is where we are going to end it. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't worry, I promise the last episode will come out in a few days. And oh great, we have this guy here for the last time. Alright, make sure to subscribe and like and all those things a YouTuber will tell you, and bye.